Melody Paycheck, and this is my fiance, Juan. Anyway, he, with the help of Scotty and how he's been doing this program, we had the availability of Narcan, and my fiance was smoking some weed, and it was laced with fentanyl, and if it wasn't for that, the Narcan being around, that he probably wouldn't be with us now, because I used 2 Narcans on him and brought him back around. Well, to sum it up, they save lives. They do.
But because of being able to come out and getting Narcan like we can, I can say that I myself have saved 3 people, and my wife has saved 1. And we were like, that was our biggest problem as addicts, was that getting Suboxone. Through all the info, Scott and them are giving us that Corazon about Be Well. We didn't know that you could get freaking health insurance, you can get Suboxone, you can get rehab help, like everything to them, man. And it's they're a savior, like, you know. All being on the streets, like me and my wife, we're out here till we had a house fire, and we lost everything in a house fire. I lost my business. I tried to stay in motels for so long and couldn't, you know. So like, it's good we go to places like Corazon and talk to people like Scott. It's not just on like a business type level. It's, you know, A, they're professional, and B, they go about what they're due and set out to do, but also they're kind of like a friend, you know what I mean? So it's something, like you said, the advocacy, getting the word out. I never knew nothing about Narcan. I never knew none of this stuff was even available until we ran into Scott one day, and that was it. So
It's great being here. What's your name?
Chris.
Yeah.
I am someone who previously suffers from addiction, and I have a lot of trauma issues as well. And I just wanted to somehow give purpose to the darkness that I went through. And when you survive a lot of really dark times, you kind of feel like it's your duty to reach back into the darkness and provide some light to others.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I got introduced with Corazon Ministry when I was out there in the West Side, right? And I was using heroin. I was stronger than heroin. And at that time, I was in the run as well, right? So, I mean, Corazon Ministry had these men, right? You know, well, I didn't know them at first. And like, you know, Cody and Scott, you know, they would go out there, you know what I'm saying? But that's where I started knowing them about Corazon, because, I mean, they started passing out, you know, syringes and all of that. So we used to go over there. One day, I mean, I had OD, you know, and then that day, I mean, that I OD'd, they had saved my life, because, I mean, if it wasn't for Corazon, you know, sending these men out, they would have never had that Narcan, because they gave me 2 Narcans and shots, you know, seemed to bring me back alive. I mean, if it wasn't for that, I mean, I wouldn't be here sitting down right now talking to you.
My name is Jessica Brock. I volunteer here at Corazon in the harm reduction, and I'm hoping to work my way up the ladder and get into street outreach, and hopefully maybe one day I'll be able to be one of the paid professionals here that gets to do full time. I've just been here like maybe a couple of weeks, but I do have a little time under my belt. I was in rehab for 5 months, and then I've been out for like a month or 2 now. So I have 8 months. I just passed my 8 month on the 2nd of April. Well, Scott is like my big brother. He was in the same neighborhood as me. Whenever I was still in my addiction, he would come back and he would say, Jess, I've got this great place, these great people, this great program. He would say, come get clean and be on this side of the street with me. And I would blow him off and blow him off. I was stuck in my addiction. And then one day I just got sick and tired of being sick and tired. And he taught me how to go into detox. And while I was at detox, whenever I got out, like, I didn't know where to go, what to do, whatever. I went back into my addiction. And then a few years later, I got sick and tired of being sick and tired again. And I was literally praying to God, like, God, I don't know what to do. I don't want to die out here. I'm sick of it. I don't want it no more. Like, help me, God. It's like a miracle, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know how to get myself out of my situation, but God did. So I got into Bexar County, and I was in Bexar County for a month, and then I did SATF, which is Substance Abuse Treatment Facility over on Applewhite Road, for 5 months, and then I've been out for a month. And so I have 8 months total clean under my belt, and I'm just trying to pay back the world for a lot of the grief I put in the world, and also want to show other people that it's okay. We got this. It'll be all right.
So
Hello, my name is Jesus Martinez. I am 58 years old. I started here at Corazon as a client. I was homeless. I didn't have nothing to do. I was still out there and being lost in reality. And I've been here for 7 months as a volunteer. Now I got my certification as a peer recovery coach. I just know that back in my days, this is what I did to myself. This is what I did. Went down to the balls because I didn't knew nothing about harm. The harm that I was doing to my body. And now that I know that I'm so glad that now there is an area, there is places that we can go and see that there is a safer way to do drugs. And now there's places that we can go with trust and don't have to worry about what's gonna happen. So I'm so glad that I'm doing this and I'm learning every day, and I am so eager to learn more and go out there and share it with my people, because they are my people.